Howdy folks, it's Alter here and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 in the middle of the Discover Norway bus trip. Leg 6 out of 14, one link per video. New, you know the drill, that is all you get for introduction. Let's get going. Alright, we come down and we repair and refuel, although it's already full I guess for some reason. And let's zoom this out a little bit so we have an idea where we're going. We will use the heading bug for autopilot on this one probably. That way we can sight see. Let's get this on. Although the last leg we hand flew a little bit to get through the train. Now it's really cool to stay nice and low. What do you mean low volts? There we go. We mentioned before there's different ways to do the bush shift, right? You can stay really high at altitude, follow the headings exactly on this page, and then get to where you need to go. Or you can stay nice and low and go among the train, within the train, and see things closer. That is up to you. Different ways of doing the same thing, right? And we've done it all ways. All different ways, right? Anyway, today we're headed to Echo November Alpha Lima. 35 minutes. It'll take me like 2 hours probably. Alrighty, so let's see. POI by POI. So we're taking off from Sogndal Airport. Fly 12 nautical miles northeast to a point deep within Sogndal Fjord, the largest and deepest fjord in Norway. So 29 degrees is kind of northish. I assume we're headed to this leg looking thing here. Actually, I think this entire thing is Sogndal Fjord. Yeah, that's why this is a point deep within. Okay, so we're gonna do that for 4 minutes or so, and then we go northwest and go to Jostedalsbreen, the largest glacier in continental Europe, at 37 miles in length. Alright, so we're going to go this direction, and then we're going to turn and go to look at this thing right up here. That's the glacier probably. And then from there we'll reconvene. So we're going to do this and this together, and then we'll talk about that when we get there. Okay, 29 degrees and then 319. So let's start at 29 degrees, which is this way. Whoa, hold your horses. 29 degrees. There we go. Let's get autopilot and stuff set up. Come here, camera. There we go. Get this ready. Whoa, what the heck is with those words? What happened? That was strange. There we go. Weird. Look how windy it is. At 1 knot. No, it isn't. It's just being all goofy on me. Okay. What am I doing? I got distracted by that weird code. Flight director. We're going to use heading bug. We are going to go pretty high for this because we got to get over a glacier. So let's do 8,000 for now. Let's climb pretty aggressively here, as long as our speed is okay. Okay, low volts, I don't care. Alright, here we go. 29 degrees for 4 minutes. And then 319. So we're going to hand fly. Sorry, getting uncomfortable in my chair. We're going to hand fly out of here for a bit. And then we will maybe do autopilot. Is parking brake on? Parking brake is off. Okay, now it's off. Whoa, that was a weird glitch. Alright, everything forward for right now while we get out of here. I just want to look at the scenery. Flight simulator or sightseeing simulator? I don't know. These are sightseeing activities, right? The bus trips. Go please. Jeez, we're not that high in the air. Gear coming up. We get to go right over the cliff. Oh, look at that. Yes. Yes. Love the water reflections. Alright, flaps coming in. I forgot to start the timer. There we go. Gonna hand fly. We're looking at 4 minutes or so. Yeah. 4 minutes at heading to the left, which we can't turn left yet. We'll run into stuff. Did it really say 29 degrees, huh? Okay, well we can't turn 29 degrees. Or else we'll crash. Oh, this train turbulence is nuts. Start turning now though, I think. Bring back props a little bit. Can we turn? Yeah, we can turn. Oh yeah, there we go. Good. Alrighty. Just about 29 degrees. Are we gonna make it though? Are we gonna climb fast enough to get over that terrain? I don't think so. We're gonna take our own route to the Sogndal and something, whatever it's called. We're gonna take our own route. Check out the highway down there. And yes, I'm blabbing a lot. I blab a lot when I hand fly, just so you know what I'm doing and what I'm thinking and everything. When we use autopilot, there's not much to say, so then I just turn you loose to sightseeing. So the more hand flying, the more talking you get, which some of you like. Some of you want me to talk the entire time in every video. A very, very, very tiny minority of you don't want me to talk as much, but most of you want me to talk more. I just can't. It hurts too much. And then you get the vocal fry, which you're hearing now because it was an insane day at work today. And I'm doing this late at night without resting my voice. Alrighty. Let's climb over this here. And then we'll head... There's a glacier there. You can see it. That's our next point of interest. But for right now, we're just enjoying the winter wonderland on top of these hills. So amazing. Now we can start turning 29 degrees, I think. Towards 29 degrees. We'll be flying around the mountains when we fly. We'll be flying around the mountains when we fly. Oops, you're listening. Sorry, I forgot you're listening to me. I always hum along and sing along to the pitch of the aircraft. It's the musician in me. I'm not a singer. That is my weakest musical skill, is singing, but I'll sing along, I'll hum along to the engine sound. Alright, says 3 minutes, even though we know where we're going. The glacier is pretty obvious off in the distance, but we'll keep that 3 minutes, or keep the timer going to 4, and then we'll turn to 3:19 or so, which we're actually doing ahead of time if you look, and then we'll go 7.5. And then from there, it doesn't seem as obvious where we're going, so I don't know. We're just going this way for now. Looking good. Is that a ski slope or a snow-covered road that's just about to go under the wing? Or does the water just go that way and then it covers up? I don't know. I know I have 10,000 or 8,000 set on the thing. Am I going to climb that high? I don't know. We're hand flying, so I'm not really worried about climbing yet. Because we can climb more quickly later, so let's level off at 5,000 or so. Trim down to keep the throttle pigged. Alright. We're about... we're about 4 minutes in. So let's restart this. And then when we're 7.5 minutes in, we will talk about what's next. So we're supposed to be 319. We're pretty close to 319 in terms of our heading. So let's just use this heading. So that's heading bug there. Let's engage autopilot now, and let's go higher than 8,000. Let's go 9,000. Decrease our rate of ascent here a little. Ascent, so that we keep our speed up though. Yeah. Alrighty, I'm gonna use autopilot now for a little bit towards this glacier, just because I need to rest my voice. And if I have to climb more steeply, I'll just take over and nose straight up. But we should be good. I don't know, I'm a little bit nervous. Let's just use a better climb rate in terms of speed. So let's go steeper. Keep an eye on that to see. We don't want to go into flap range though. There we go. Alrighty, yeah, I think that's good for now. Let's just sightsee for a little bit, and I'll see you in about 6 minutes or so. Alright, we're gonna go up another 1,000 feet. Actually, go up another 1,500. Because we have to. So we're gonna go as steeply as we can, trying to stay out of flap range a little bit here. Let's see, 7.5 minutes. We got another minute or so to go. And then this is the glacier here. So we're a little bit behind in time, but that's okay. But otherwise, it's just incredibly gorgeous now that it's rendering in fast enough, because the previous leg didn't render in fast enough. Look at that. Let's hop outside, because we can, since we're using autopilot, we can use the drone and have a look. Isn't that gorgeous down there? But we have to climb, yeah, because we gotta go directly over the glacier, so we can't play down there like we did in the previous leg. But look at that. Holy moly. Looking fantastic. Let's keep an eye on our vitals here. We should probably nose down a little bit so we stay going too slow. Yeah, I think 1,500 will be good. 1,000 feet to go. Yeah, we'll be good. Barely, but we'll be good. Alrighty, fun. Fun. I like when we have to do things like this for terrain. I think the Swedish bush trip is or was like completely flat. I think we're in the middle of that one too, I don't remember. Otherwise, we're climbing right over the highest point of this thing. That's fine. Alright, let's read about the next place here. Let's restart this. And it says, what does it say? 341 now. So let's turn to 341. Let's get that out of the way. 341. There we go. And we are looking for Falidfjorden. Journey north. Oh my gosh, we're gonna stall. Crap. Nose down. Why can't we go higher than this? Oh, I know why. There we go. Mixture. I didn't even think of mixture. There we go. Right now we're descending though, so let's nose up again. There to get to our 1,500. Hang on, we can't read yet. We got some important things to do, like not crash. There we go, much better. I totally didn't think about the mixture. Can we bring up mixture even more? Oh yeah, bring back props a little bit. Whoops, props up. More mixture back, just until the RPMs drop. There we go, mixture back in. Come on. There we go. And props back. Okay, good. Now we're cruising along. Let's nose up a little bit more, get to our 1,500. Okay, get comfortable in the chair, because that was pretty scary. Alright, another incredible natural wonder, Falidfjorden. 319 for 6 minutes or so. The fjord is this thing here. This whole thing here is the fjord. So I don't know where they want us to aim for it. So let's see what's next. Let me go 27 degrees, which is over this direction, to Geirangerfjord. Geirangerfjord, one of Norway's most famous landmarks, also a United Nations World Heritage Site, lies to the northeast. What is that called? Geirangerfjorden or something like that. So we're heading to this fjord here. We're a little bit east, I think. And then there's going to be another fjord that they're talking about. Whoops, wrong way. Which is probably this big thing over here, maybe. So we're going from that fjord to that fjord. That's what we're doing. Okie dokie. That's the plan. We'll just keep an eye on the clock and the headings to make sure we're hitting the right ones. Like I said, I think we're a little east, but we're just going to maintain what we're doing. So, in 6 minutes roughly, we will turn, I guess. Alrighty, done talking, sightseeing for you. I think we've recovered from our near catastrophe. We're plenty high above our terrain. So sightseeing will make the turn more sightseeing, and I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, we're way over the time and we're barely getting to the fjord, so let's restart the time. And there's our fjord right there. And then we're going to head over now to Geiranger Fjord. Geiranger Fjord, another fjord over to the east. I'm just looking at the scenery, rendering in finally. There we go, render in, thank you. That's already rendered in. Alright, we're going to keep our altitude, but we're going to turn 27 degrees towards this fjord thing. But we're not going to line up perfectly, probably, because we're to the east already. But let's go 27 degrees anyway. Let's see how this works out. I think it's a... Come on, one more. There we go. I think it's a 27. Yep. And halfway there, we'll read about the next... POI, so pretty straightforward. Sorry that I'm whistling my S's, don't know what's going on. Actually, this will work out pretty well, isn't it? We're still turning though. We're almost straight. Yeah, this will work out pretty well. That's right where we want to go. Alrighty, what's after that? We don't know yet. We are headed there though eventually. See, this time the airport comes in view when we're zoomed out. The previous one we really had to zoom in. But anyway, heading towards this fjord system or fjord stuff, and then we'll talk about the next one in a moment. I'll see you in just a bit. Alright, we are going over the other fjorden right about now. There we go. That's the water you see below us. So what is next? That was this. Now we're going to go back 317 degrees. The beautiful coastal city of Ålesund with that A. I don't know how to say that A. Ålesund. Awaits 20 nautical miles northeast of that fjord. So 317 for 9 minutes. Let's restart this. And 317 for 9 minutes, and then we'll start coming down to land. So here we go. 317. Where does that put us? It's a coastal city, and the airport is only 2 minutes away from that, because it's the same city. So the city must be pretty obvious once we get close to the airport, so we will use the airport. Come on, I'm trying to get the click spot. There we go. We'll use the airport as our target, and then try to get the right range I want. Use the airport as the target, and then we'll land. So we're going to keep our altitude for now until we get over here. Then we got to come down quickly. We might have to circle over the city a little bit. So there we go. How's everything else going? You don't even need the timer anymore. Let's just get that out of our faces. Keep our speed and our altitude till we get to this region here. And we are good. Everything is looking fantastic, except the rendering is good here and not there. Whatever. Alrighty, a little bit more sightseeing. I know there's a lot of sightseeing in this leg because we're using autopilot just because we're above the mountains. A little bit more sightseeing, and when we get to Ålesund, I'll see you there. Yeah, there. I think I said it close. Alright, see you later. Okie dokie. Time to start coming down. How do we want to do this? Let's go all the way down to 1,500 feet or so. That'll get us in a good position to see the airport and land. And there it is. And this nose down quite steeply because we have to come down 9,000 feet in a short amount of time. So we'll nose down about 1,200, but then we'll keep the throttles in the spot to keep our speed up. Yep, don't need to slow down that much. There we go. And then, if we need to buy ourselves some more time, we will slow down horizontally or laterally. That'll buy us more time to get down vertically. So the airport, we're aiming right for it. Just happened to be, I guess, is right on this island out here. I think I see it right there. Yeah, I think that's it. Is it in that orientation? Can't tell because that silly thing is in the way. Let's zoom this out a second. No, it's not. So I don't know what that is. Right there. The airport is here. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to know. We'll find out when we get there. We'll definitely have to do a circle around. Circle to land. So we'll go over the airport. Circle to land. And that'll conclude the trip. But we still have a few minutes left. A few minutes. Wow, I'm so excited to be flying again. I can't get my words out. My brain is going faster than my mouth. I'm just so excited to be flying again. Hopefully it lasts a while. Alrighty, we're aiming for that little island. There's an airport there somewhere. Maybe the airport's this thing. I don't know. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's that. We'll find out a little bit. How's our speed doing? Let's actually keep our speed back a little bit so we buy ourselves more time. And I'll see you in a moment. Alright, looks like the airport is here. So it wasn't there, and it wasn't there. It's here, perpendicular to how we are, which is, I believe, how it's displayed on here. Yep. Alrighty, so we still gotta come down 1,000,000 feet per minute. And we got a long ways to go yet. So we are going to get comfortable in our chairs and just fly over this altitude and then circle around to land. Yep. In fact, let's make this more interesting because I want to fly myself a little bit. Let's actually go like this. Instead of flying over the airport, we're just going to do a big U shape here. Again, because I need something to do. I've been flying with autopilot for like 40 minutes or something, it says here. So, let's just make it more interesting for ourselves. Check out the scenery on the way down. And even with this leg, we won't even be halfway done with this bush trip. This is a biggie. This is one of the longest ones, and I'm very happy. Very happy about it. Then I think we have 4 other bush trips after the Norway one to catch up, and then they might add some before we even get to them. But we're not in a hurry, of course. I do really need to start throwing in my other flights, though. I haven't done my own flights in a really long time because we've been doing the activities. There we go. There is our runway. Looking fabulous. At the time of this recording, I do not have my new monitor installed yet. I got myself an actual gaming monitor with G-Sync. And I think it's G-Sync for NVIDIA, whatever it is. Whatever the NVIDIA one is. G-Sync, and then what else? What's special about it? There's something else. Oh, HDR. That'll be nice. And a bunch of other goodies. It's not a Christmas gift. It's just I'm using another monitor, one of my existing monitors. I'm going to use for security camera monitoring because I can. And I got an excuse to get a nice new monitor to replace the other one. So that's the plan. By the time you watch this, I'm sure it's been installed a while, but as I record this, it isn't. Alrighty, here we go. Gear down. And we'll do flaps in a moment. Props and mixture can go forward again. I forgot to do mixture a long time ago. And here we go. We have been idle for a very long time. So flap 1, Flaps will slow us down. You're not supposed to use flaps as brakes, but in this case that will be helpful. Come in. Well, we were doing the pappy, now we're all red, so let's do a little bit of throttle here to keep us from descending. Full flap now. And nice easy approach. The last leg we had a good approach until the last minute, but then our touchdown ended up being really nice. So let's see if we can have a nice approach and a nice touchdown. A lot of throttles here to compensate for those flaps being down. And we want to soften our descent as well. I'm being distracted by the tree reflections in the water. I feel like we're high, but the pappy says we're low, so we'll just take it like this. Get our speed back down again. We got a little fast there. Whoops. There we go. Aim for those numbers. Oh, we're about to stall though. Whoa, what the heck? This happened last time too. Got weird at the last second. Alright, here we go. Nice and soft. Let's try to be centered. Softer, softer. That's okay. We bounced? No, we didn't. Okay, I thought we bounced. We did not bounce. I just had the nose wheel up all the way. Nose wheel down. There we go. Okay, never mind. That wasn't terrible. Could have been better, but it wasn't terrible by any means. Let's see how long this took us. It was supposed to take 32 minutes, I think. And took 46. Quite a bit longer. Alrighty, you know the drill. One leg per video. Like, subscribe so you know when the next leg comes out. And I will see you then.